scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle. From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 219 pounds, Johnny Nitro.
Houston, Texas is home to SmackDown action tonight. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. And you know what? I've always wanted to say this. Houston, we got a problem. Actually, we don't have a problem because SmackDown's in town.
You got that right, partner. The Space City loves SmackDown, and the superstars are not going to let them down.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury.
Great reversal. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
You saw that one coming. Each of these competitors.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner. And this might be enough to get the tap out right here. What a reversal. It makes me sick when I think of some of the things Joey Mercury has got away with around here. He's never met a rule he wouldn't break.
Yeah, but there's no denying it's paying off for him.
Arena is just waiting for the day when Johnny Nitro gets what's coming to it.
Well, actually, I don't believe anybody else you, so just sit there, look stupid, and be quiet. I like Nitro. He's on his way to go. You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. Let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars. He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
They got the tag.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your hand in his match.
All right, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match. He was one step ahead on that one.
Man, this match is so good. It's even...
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this is gonna end.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
Thank God, the ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref arrives.
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. It seems to me like Joey Mercury could use a serious attitude. This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what. He's stalking his opponent down, Cole. But here it comes.
Eagle slam. Eagle slam. Johnny Nitro's.
Oh, man. This is just about the last hole you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
Oh, come on. Quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz.
He's going for the cover, Cole. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy, holy cow, Cole, look at that. What about a crimson mask?
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk in a match like this.
Unfortunate? What the hell are you talking about? This is great. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I went into this expecting a good match. I'm just saying, it's even better than I thought it would.
I know exactly what you mean. These superstars certainly are pulling out all the stops. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, that 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am.
Oh, man, there's the tag. I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Paul.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you have that kind of hype, it's really tough to live up to the expectations. But these superstars ain't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself. These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go halfway.
I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster gives 110%. If they didn't, they wouldn't be here.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Looks like they might be taking this match down a notch here, Cole.
The pace of the match may have slowed, but the intensity of these superstars certainly hasn't.
You can say that again. Waiting for your opponent to make a move or give an opening can be just as intense as putting it through a table.
And whether or not you have that kind of patience often means the difference between winning and losing a match.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure. This guy might not have enough to kick out. Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than SmackDown. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out. Listen closely. Unlike you, this Joey Mercury is a stud, pure and simple. This guy's a pure, great athlete. This kid,
He's going straight for the leg of his opponent.
and there it is, Cole. He's got that ankle locked in there, and he ain't letting go.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt.
You don't get much more impressive than that. A victory by submission.
No doubt, Cole. No doubt. When you pick someone